You are watching ILFL Soccer Nights.
Sponsored by Mashuri এবং Hawk and Eagle.
We're back. It's the third section of the ILFL Soccer Night and still so much to go through. Let me just bring your attention to something that I've just been made aware of. NTV is organising a New Year mega concert on the 2nd of January. That's this week, guys, the 2nd of January at the Troxy. You all know where the Troxy is. The gates open at 5:45 and the programme starts at 7 o'clock. You can collect your tickets from NTV office to come and celebrate this new year with your friends and family. Guys, you know what it's all about. Get involved, get in touch and get yourselves down there to the Troxy. You never know. I've heard Michael Jackson's going to be there. Anyway, moving on. It's the first section of the show. We've got the biggest tournament to talk about that the ILFL is involved in this year. It's the ILFL Summer League. Now, some of you will be saying, but there is a Summer League. Was ILFL not involved before? You're going to hear all about it now and how it's different to what you've seen and been involved in before, if you have indeed been involved. Cameras, the ILFL Summer League, this is a big one, isn't it?
It's a big one, and you know, the interest for that is just phenomenal at the moment, David. There is a real need. If you look at the stats from our league, where we started 12 years ago, the Bengali and non-Bengali ratio was about 75 to 25%. At the moment, it's more or less 50-50. So there's a real demand for non-Bangladeshis to be involved in playing football. And if you look at Tower Hamlets, Bangladeshis are not the majority. It's still the non-Bangladeshis who are. And this Summer League is an open, all-inclusive project where anybody from all walks of life, all different backgrounds, ethnicity, religion, can get involved in.
It's about celebrating football, isn't it?
It really is. And you know, like we discussed in the program a few weeks back, that also serves as a very good purpose for teams, you know, from the likes of the Hackney Leighton League or semi-pro leagues as a pre-season friendly, because to take part in 4 or 5 pre-season friendlies is quite costly. Whereas if they take part in that, it's one fee paid and they regularly play, and there's nothing better than having 6-7 weeks of regular football where you can trial out your new recruits, all players, and just keep the fitness level up.
Absolutely,
really.
I know it's something that needs to be there. I mean, I know from my own limited experience of working as a referee and working around London, there is not much summer football that goes on. No. I think apart from the Summer League that's out there, there is only one other that happens in Southwest London, and that's it. So this is a huge platform for teams to get involved in. I mean, I know that you guys are involved in so much up in Milton Keynes, but this is the type of project that you're involved in yourself in your own areas, isn't it? And
we are, yes, yep. I said, David, we are hosting, obviously, the UK Championship this year, but as MK Galacticos itself, we've got 2 other tournaments happening in July. We've got 24 teams from the local areas, from the local leagues that have their pre-season tournament in Milton Keynes, which MK Galacticos in partnership with Wolverton Football Club hosts. We've also got something happening in February where we're with the association with Soccer League UK. We've got a tour to Sharm el-Sheikh, which is a 7-night all-inclusive 5-star package, including 2 days of. There's going to be a 5-a-side football tournament there. We've got 40 people going from all over the country. So there's about 5 teams, and so it's a 7 nights package. And there's going to be a small mini tournament that's going to be held in one of the resorts there as well.
I like the way that people like Kamal, they come in right at the last minute, so it gives all you guys out there no chance of getting involved this year. But this is where you hear about all the information about the developing football that's happening right around the country. And if that's something that appeals to you, you can get involved in that. If this is something that appeals to you, you can get involved in this. This is right here on your doorstep. The ILFL Summer League is here for you this summer. What's the predicted start dates for this then?
It will be May. Yeah. Pending on obviously how the UK Bangladesh Championship goes, we might have to sort of push it back a little bit. Yeah. I mean, talking about the demand, we've been approached by teams for the last 2-3 years to do an open summer league. Because of manpower, because of resources, we couldn't. But this year, we've got everything under our belt now. So we are that much more ready to deliver. And just to give the viewers out there an idea of how many teams we have at the moment who have shown interest, it's 20 plus. And to begin with, I mean, we can't even give 20 teams the opportunity to play because it's just too many. From our current setup, you know, we've got teams like SCTA, Bromley, Beaumont, Leytonstone, Tower Hamlets, London Tigers. I'm sure Stepney will be interested in that as well. Teams outside, you know, London UPSA. There are various teams from different areas. I think MK Galacticos might put a team in there. No pressure, they can invite.
We're contemplating that at the moment.
Yeah. So this is the Summer League adults, but we also have a Summer League veterans as well, which will happen. And we're anticipating 2 divisions for the summer because the demand is that much more. I've just heard from Fockerel, maybe you can add a bit more. We've got a Super Stepney team coming into the veteran scene.
There has been some talk about that. I'm going to let you think about that one and think about how you're going to respond in a little while to that, Fockerel. But Nanu's back with us. Nanu, we've heard that the Vets League is extending its exploits into the summer. I mean, it has been a phenomenal success, hasn't it?
It has been. I mean, so much interest. Even where we play in Member Green, there's a lot of local teams who are also veterans that have approached us as well to play in the summer as well. And as Kamru's mentioned, there's going to be 2 divisions definitely, and it's going to be oversubscribed. We know that it's going to happen.
Well then, guys, so you need to get involved. If you want to be on that list and involved, you need to get in touch. You know the website is ilfl.org. You know who the guys are involved. Nanu, cameras, you need to get involved, contact them and see if you can get yourself registered for what's going to be a great tournament and some wonderful football that's happening over summer. Fockerel, we might get to hear about the Stepney Legends, Vets, Strokes, Champion, Age, whatever. I know you're licking your lips and you're waiting for that one to come up, but you know what? We have another draw, and here it is. Here's the 3rd draw of the evening. Speaking of the Vets, it's the League Cup for the Vets. It's the ILFL and Shanali Otif Veterans Cup. This is sponsored by Hawk and Eagle. Thanks very much to you guys for getting involved and sponsoring what we feel is going to be highly competitive. I don't know how the Vets can get any more competitive than what it is, but they've got a League Cup draw. And Fockerel, you're going to take part in that draw right now. So if you'd like to make your way to the podium. Nanu, you're going to be involved with that as well. I should just explain now that the Veterans League Cup draw is going to take... I spoke about a World Cup format earlier, and you know how we talk about seeding teams and putting them in pots. Well, what we've done is we've taken the teams and we've split them into groups. So this is simply how we've done it. I mean, if you take a look at the screen now, it will explain itself very, very easily. The current league is, there are 12 teams, and the teams have been playing over the last few weeks. And over the 6 games, the top 4 teams in the league, as you see on your screen right now, will be in pot 1. The next 4 teams from 5 down to 8 will be in pot 2, and then those from 9 to 12 will be in pot 3, and they will be drawn out of their pots accordingly. So we don't get all the top teams playing each other, knock each other out. You know, I mean, I know maybe West End, Vets, BYM, you would like that, but this is how it's going to go. So, Nanu, we're going to draw the teams from the first pot to put in each respective group. So the first team out of the pot, and will be in Group A, is
Abahani Vets.
the Abahani Vets, doing very well. Surprised a few people at the beginning, but it's no surprise at all. They're doing really, really well in the Vets League at the moment. The next team out,
Tower Hamlets Vets.
the Tower Hamlets Vets, who are right up there as well, and I don't think anybody's going to want to meet them in a hurry. Group C,
We've got Shadwell Masters.
the Shadwell Masters. We know all about them. Less said the better. Group D,
London Tigers Vets.
are the London Tigers Vets. So there we are. They are the strong teams, all kept apart in their respective groups. And so now, who's going to join Abahani in Group A?
That would be myself. We have Beaumont Masters.
Beaumont Masters. Again, the name Beaumont is synonymous with football in this area. They really need some success now this season, wherever they can get it. Group B,
Bromley Legends.
the Bromley Legends. Group C.
We have Luton Bury Park Vets.
Luton Bury Park from not so far up the M1. Group D. Oops.
Bernardo Legends.
The Bernardo Legends. Last year's champions could be this year's wooden spoon the way they're going in the league. They need something out of their season. And the teams to complete the groups. In Group A,
West End Vets.
the West End Vets join Aberhani and Beaumont Masters in Group A. Group B will be completed with
Sire Vets.
the Sire Vets. That completes Group B. Group C is Shadwell Masters, Luton Bury Park and
BYM.
BYM. And that leaves the last and final team who will be competing in Group D,
St Catherine's Vets.
St Catherine's Vets. So there it is. That's the draw for the League Cup for the Vets. And let's take a look at that in its entirety. You see there the Group A, B, C and D teams. And this is how it'll all pan its way out. When they've played their group games, that's how you can see your route to the final. There is a quarter-final stage and semi-finals, which will all be played on one day, which is the 16th of January. The week before will be the group games. Where are the finals going to be?
Same place, same location.
Same place, same location. You know what? I've got 1 minute to round up everything. So I'm just going to run my way right through the panel and just get one word from everybody. Focal Hawk, sponsor for Tower Hamlets Home, sponsors of the League Cup. Many cups coming along there. More opportunity for Tower Hamlets Homes.
No, definitely. Like I said earlier, really excited about all the various developments and be keen to have more discussions with ILFL in terms of some of the exciting projects that are coming up.
Yes or no? Stepney Legends team?
Definitely.
Excellent. That's
yep.
it. There's your one word. Look, I told you, like I said, we could talk for ages. There's so much. You've mentioned so much. All I'm going to say is, listen, thanks for coming down.
You're
Everything
welcome.
that you've mentioned, they can get involved via cameras or get involved. Do you have a website? Give a website name out there.
We've
really
got
quickly.
MK Galactico's Facebook. Our website's just being developed, but all the information, guys, have a look at the MK Galactico's Facebook. Our tournaments, our tours, everything's going to be there. All the viewers who are not in London, outside London, guys, one thing, get involved. Get involved. There's things happening all over the country.
It. Be inspired, which was a key phrase last year. Cameras, Nanu, thanks for helping compress and all the information for everybody out there to digest. These are the guys to get involved in. www.ilfl.org if you want to know more, see more, and be involved. We are right out of time. My thanks to all the guests that have been involved this evening. My thanks to Jermaine Wright, who's come down as well. My thanks to all the boys behind the screen out there who make the program possible for you. My thanks to you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your holiday time. Look forward to seeing you all in 2014. A happy new year to you. We have to go now. See you later. Bye bye.